I in trouble?
Positives.
Like...
absolutes in the world. Things...
seriously, I don't know.
Things you know. Things like 2 + 2 = 4. The Earth goes around the sun. Water freezes, it turns to ice. Fact is something you know.
This is bullshit.
And then things you don't know.
I want.
Things like the exact age of the universe, right down to the day when dogs do better. Or where does that one sock go whenever you do laundry?
I want to call somebody.
And then,
That's a rule, right? I get a phone call.
and there are the things you don't want to.
I got school tomorrow. You want to keep me here all night?
Questions with 100 different answers all crammed inside your brain.
I don't know what you want, okay? I wasn't doing anything. Can I
Every
please
single
just...
possibility.
What?
It's too loud.
Madison is here?
No matter what, you don't look.
No, I don't believe you.
You don't look because you don't want to.
How did she... No.
Because if nobody ever knows, then
She didn't...
then
She
it can
shouldn't
never
be here.
become a fact.
Madison shouldn't... She...
Because a fact is something you know.
She has nothing to do with
So
this.
close your eyes, put your hands over your ears, and don't look. Don't look. Don't look.
She shouldn't even know.
Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing? You almost killed me.
This is my wall.
What do you even have in your pianos?
Yeah, I'm
You
here to
go to my
down
school
on
and
my
say,
bed. What the
"Look,
hell?
I
Like, kids are in there, idiot. I tagged this wall. This is my wall.
You own this wall?
No, I tagged it. I cleaned this wall
Seriously, I think
2
I'm having
weeks
touching
ago.
or
And I've been
something.
playing with me for freaking ever.
Pretty sure that's
Can
not
you
how
come
we're
along
feeling.
and
Nobody
ruin it?
You're
You're a jerk.
You want to get arrested?
People like you are why society hates art.
Whoa,
You don't put like any thought into it or any meaning.
I put thought into it.
Oh my god, I spent $40 getting these stencils printed. And then another $30 on paint. And it wasn't just like a bunch of scribbles. Like I decided to make people think, question their values. Like real art.
When I knock on the door, Jane opens it right away like she was standing there waiting. She steps out of the house and I ask, "What's going on?" "Mom and Dad are behind on the rent." "Shit. How far behind?" My sister chews her fingernails, biting the skin. "How far behind, Jean?" She hands me a piece of paper. It's an eviction notice. Shit. Jean is looking at me. She's looking at me like I'm across a cliff or something, 100 feet away. And I try to tell her something, some not to worry, it'll be fine, I promise. But she just looks at me and cuts me off and says, "Why can't you come home, Riley?" And just like that, all the air has gone out of my lungs, and I see her. I see my sister, and she looks so small, so like she's only 12. Sometimes I forget Mom worries all the time, and Jane keeps asking where you went to, and I don't know what to say. "I'll get the money, Riley. I'll get the money, Jean. I'll figure it out." I panic, okay? I freak out. See those lights flashing red and blue? Feel my actual heart drop into the soles of my feet, pounding like shit. I bolt, turn around and run without saying a single word to Mad.
For about 10 whole seconds, I think I got away, but the officer cuts me off around the side and manhandles me to the back of the car like a freaking fugitive.
I should have warned her. I know I should have warned her, but it felt like electricity. This bolt of lightning that shoots through my arms and legs and makes my feet explode off the ground. Fight or flight, and I'm all flight. I don't even stop to think until 6 blocks down the road.
I drive away. No siren, me with my forehead pressed against the bars on the glass, cold spreading down my neck. Riley has to be here somewhere looking for me too. They have to. But I look at and I can't see anyone.
I just don't think.
So when the officer asks me, when he asks me where my friend ran to, asks for their name, you know what I say?
I don't think until it's too late.
I say, they're not my friend.
There's no novel I want to take out, but now she can't stop me. No one can stop me because tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to be 13 years old. It's Moby Dick by Herman Melville. I tried to check it out a couple weeks ago, but Miss Dayhor said because I was still only 12, my card wasn't valid. I like the cover. There's a small man standing on the edge of a dock looking out over probably the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know, but he's got a sailor's cap on and it's quite old, so you can't really see his face. And Lloyd told me the dad shouts, "There she blows!" every time he sees one out on the water. I never heard him say that because I don't go out with him. Lloyd does because he's older. You know, the boy.
I know Dad lives and breathes by the idea that it's bad luck for a woman to board the boat. But late at night, Kieran and I will sneak down. It's like our secret little club. We duck below deck where it doesn't smell so much like crab and curl up in the biggest bed we can find. Sometimes she reads a paragraph and then puts down her book and spends the next 3 hours telling me all about it. What she thinks about what she's read or how it made her feel. And I just listen. Listen and bob along as the waves pat, pat, pat against the side of the boat.
To produce a mighty book, you must choose a mighty theme. No great and enduring volume has ever been written on the flea, though many there be who have tried it. Mighty book is mighty boring. I'm on chapter 8 and the whale hasn't even showed up yet. But I watched through the window as they were moving their boxes in from the car to the house next door. She looked like she was about my age. It was wet. If Lloyd were here, he probably would have gone out to help her, but I just stayed inside.
I came into the yard, and Mom was standing at the edge of the garden, holding a basket full of the late summer tea. She just about dropped them when she saw me standing there. Michelle. Mom? 6 steps was all it took till I collapsed in her arms.
I won't tell him, but you need to stop. You need to stop it now. Stop what? Stop with this, with all of this. This is unnatural. It's gross. You can't do this to me. Do this to me. Like I had done something to him. And on the boat. You're fucking with nature and you're a woman on a boat. Michelle, get your head out of your ass and think for a second. That shit's bad luck. You sound just like Dad. Women can fish, we can be on boats. Ignorance is the parent of fear. Maybe Dad knows what he's talking about. What do you think he would say? What do you think Mom would say? Don't be selfish, Michelle.
And I start to walk towards the water. I want to join her. The ocean. She's beautiful. She's so big. She's the only one left who knows my secret. And one day, maybe, I'll have the courage to say these words to someone else. Maybe my mom will sit right there and look her in the eyes and say, Mom, I loved a woman. I loved a woman. I loved a woman. And I kissed her. I kissed a woman and I loved a woman. I've never said those words out loud to anyone.
When I got the news, I was barely out of rock. I was sitting on the Greyhound heading east and my phone rang. And I feel like all I can do is float. I feel like Ishmael in the fucking casket. Have you gotten to the end yet? For hate's sake, I spit my last breath at Eve. Sink all coffins, and since neither can be mine, let me then tow to pieces while still chasing me. Thus, I give up the sphere. No. Ishmael lived because they needed a fucking narrator.
This is a play we created for you.
About something that happened not long ago.
In our neighborhood.
A neighborhood not unlike your own.
Or maybe one you know.
Look, here on these streets,
This is me.
Standing on the face of the earth.
here I am. Look,
My neighborhood.
Look,
There's a field.
of tall grass.
behind our homes, beyond our backyards,
Look,
where we go to bury our secrets.
in that field.
To hide in, to get lost in that field.
All parents are a little stupid. They need to make themselves that way, otherwise they'll go insane, worry about all the things they secretly know to be true.
Where do your children go at night?
You think they stay in their beds?
The entire night.
Even if their bodies are there under the covers.
What about their souls?
Have you ever thought about their souls?
All the teenagers in the neighborhood say,
Good night!
But really, they're running.
Through the tall grasses.
Running
Through that
to
field.
the hidden place
Where the fire burns
Inside.
and makes them like wolves.
all across the neighborhood.
Through the tall grasses.
Running.
My mom knew where I went. Not ours.
No way.
Home by 11.
Sharp.
My mom picked me up.
She drove me too.
My parents.
They're just scared.
That we have a place to ourselves.
Where no one's making you buy shit or quiet down.
She was always worried about kids starting fires there for some reason. That was her big thing, fires.
But we did start fires.
We did more than start fires.
It's true. They lit fires in me and broke beer bottles in me and left their condoms and cigarette butts and money footprints frozen in time.
Pink oceanic.
Bridal lights.
Crested moth.
Golden fantasies.
Himalayan moss.
I was once full of roses. Now they've overrun me,
Amongst the broken glass.
And fallen trellises.
grown wild.
Gardening gloves and shovels.
And hydroponic lights.
Drip line irrigation.
Ladders. Thermometers.
Hoses.
Hard hats and brakes.
And the memory.
Of 1,000 teenagers' bodies.
I'm not answering your fucking calls.
You just did.
Because I need to know I'm not crazy. My friend thinks I'm pranking her, that I'm losing my mind.
Are you?
Who are you?
Bobby.
I don't remember.
You don't want to.
I don't want to talk to you.
Then hang up.
You're nothing. You're not a thing.
Then you're talking to yourself.
Fuck off.
Do you believe I exist?
Leave me alone.
Not until you help me.
I don't believe in ghosts or voices or hauntings or whatever the hell you are. I don't.
You
and I
see
can't
that girl
help you.
sitting alone across the cafeteria?
Yeah.
In 10 seconds, she's going to collapse and have a seizure.
What? How do you know?
She'll fall to the ground convulsing.
Will she die?
Someone catches her head, she won't. But if she hits her head on the concrete, she will. Not right away, but several hours later from internal bleeding in the brain.
But what if—
Go! Something was passing over the neighborhood, like an angel of death.
I run home full tilt from the parking lot, lungs burning, up to my room 3 stairs at a time. The burn spreading. My skin, just below my skin, a dark pink flesh burn. She's coming. Lights off under the covers, and I know she's there. I can see her face in the darkness.
In a flash, I saw a girl!
We all had the same dream.
She was in my room.
Except not a dream,
But
but
really there.
A campfire?
broken glass, bodies in the night.
I closed my eyes. It was like
I was there.
The greenhouse.
A party I had been to!
Pick me up in your hands.
Over and over.
Bam! The glass.